Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel HR Talks with Kola. And today I'm going to talk about a topic which is personally very close to my heart as well. So I am sure with the recent news going on since Trump is re-elected as the President of the United States, we are hearing one word a lot, which is DEI strategies. DEI. So what does DEI stands for? It is diversity, equity and inclusion. So in today's video, I am going to not only define these terms for you, but also going to give you some very good actionable strategies that as HR professionals you can implement in your workplaces and ensure that they are actually changing the right kind of things in your organization to get the right impact as well. Okay, so let's start by defining what does these three terms mean. Let's start with diversity. What is diversity? Diversity means people from all kinds of backgrounds, genders, and experiences are welcomed in an organization and are part of the organization. Then equity. What does equity means? Equity means that everybody gets fair treatment and fair chances at workplace and not equal. Why not equal and why equity is so important? Because one shoe does not fit all. And the third term, which is inclusion, which means that everyone in the organization, despite of any sort of differences, feel valued and included. So let's move forward where I give you some real kick-ass strategies on DEI to implement in your workplaces. Ready? Let's go. Strategy number 1, fix your hiring process. Bias in hiring process still exists. Yes, even in 2025. And no, AI alone cannot fix it. In fact, sometimes it can even amplify it. Shocking, right? I have talked about it in my last video as well, but just to give you an example, Amazon's AI recruiting tool was completely scrapped because it was clearly favoring male candidates over female candidates. And why was that so? Because it was fed the previous data which clearly had this bias of favoring male over female candidates. So always audit your hiring data and make sure to see a trend or a pattern where if your diversity numbers are not improving, definitely something needs to be fixed. So what are the 3 key points out of this? Always audit your hiring data. Number 2, train your recruiters to recognize their unconscious biases so it does not impact your diversity goals. Number 3, standardize interview scoring so any sort of gut feeling does not impact your DEI goals or initiatives. Strategy number 2, make DEI everybody's responsibility in the organization. Yes, companies make this common mistake of thinking that DEI initiatives are only HR's responsibility. Completely wrong. DEI is responsibility of all the leaders, of all the managers, of everyone in the organization. Everyone has to be accountable for DEI progress. Let's take an example of Microsoft. Microsoft has tied their executive bonuses to DEI progress. This is exactly how you get people to take it seriously. What are the 3 solid points that we take away from this? Well, set DEI goals for leadership first. Number 2, consistently plan mentorship, trainings and different growth initiatives for underrepresented employee groups in the organization. And number 3, set or give scorecards to leadership to track progress of DEI. Strategy number 3. Well, you need buy-in from leadership to drive any sort of strategy, including the DEI strategy. Are they going to hand the approval over to you in a plate? No, you have to show them money. You have to show them the impact in numbers. Studies have clearly shown that diverse teams outperform the homogeneous ones. McKinsey has a very clear study that shows that gender diverse teams are 25% more in terms of driving profit than the teams which are homogeneous. So what are the 3 solid key takeaways from this? Number 1, consistently do pay gap analysis against your competitors and in the market every year. Salesforce does it to adjust their pace and fix the inequities. Number two, make sure to track your DEI progress against the competitors in the market. If they're ahead, you're losing talent for sure. Strategy number 4, move beyond DEI trainings into actually actionable items. So, DEI learning and training is great, but let's face it, only training is not going to change anything. For example, Starbucks has run a complete one-day training on racial biases after a discrimination incident happened. But the real change came when they actually worked on their policies and fixed that in order to bring the right kind of impact. So, what are the 3 solid points out of it? First, actually rework your policies, evaluate your current policies, and actually see what can be changed in order to bring the right change. For example, how the pay raises and promotion happens in your organization. Number 2, train your employees to treat any incident of discrimination when and where it exactly happens, and not afterwards, so it is not delayed. Point number 3, make DEI learning ongoing and not one and done workshop. Strategy number 5, make your workplace truly flexible and inclusive. Flexibility is not just about remote work, but in fact, you have to make sure that your workplace is actually inclusive. A recent study by Harvard Business Review showed that 90% of the companies that actually create an inclusive and flexible workplace for their employees see higher rates of retention. What are the 3 action items that you can do for your organizations? Neurodiverse hiring. SAP actually does a program which is Autism at Work. It is a huge success there, which shows their DEI strategy and initiative as well. Number 2, parental leave. Netflix give a full year of parental leave. Result, sky high retention. Number 3, religious inclusivity. Major brands now give floating holidays so employees can celebrate days that really matter to them. That's it from my side, folks. So DEI is not only an HR metric, but it's a combined responsibility to ensure that everyone thrives in the organization. It is not just about making a checklist, but ensuring that the real change in culture actually happens. So, if you like this video, tell me what is the one thing that your company has done to improve DEI. If you want to add any other comment as well or feedback, I am very excited to listen to that as well. Please hit like, comment or subscribe to my channel. Until then, next time I'll see you. Bye.